If you can be anything, be kind. This is a message that we all need to hear. Have you ever been on the receiving end of someone else's anger or cruelty, completely out of the blue? A stranger, someone who knows nothing about you, but in one moment, their words pierce you so deeply it shakes your entire day. This happened to me this morning, and it reminded me of something so simple yet so powerful. If you can be anything in this world, why not be kind? This morning I was walking my dog on our usual walk. He's a little Pomeranian who, like most male dogs, loves to sniff and mark spots as he walks. And we stopped at the exact same telegraph pole in front of the same house, just 3 doors down, that we do every single day. There's always a dog in their backyard who will bark as we pass by, but today something different happened. The owner of the property, a man I've never seen before, came out onto his balcony, looked down at me and just started yelling. He accused me of letting my dog poo on his front yard, screaming at me to get off of his property, and this rage in his voice, he said something that completely shocked me. He said he was going to come down and rub my dog's poo in my face. I could not even fathom or process this in the moment. I was so taken aback that all I managed to say was, "Mate, he just did a wee." Like, we're leaving. And then I went to turn and walk away, and he yelled down at me, "How would you like it if I came and pissed all over you?" I mean, seriously? I was in absolute shock, and I had nothing else to say to this man. So I slowly started walking away. And I continued on our walk, and you know what? I started crying, realizing how deeply this experience had rattled me. I noticed my nervous system was on high alert. I was shaky and, I cried and I felt all of this energy. But this hurt, this fear that was moving through my body, I couldn't just brush it off. I had to do something. I had to do something to regulate my nervous system and feel grounded again. So when I got home, I shut all the windows and curtains and doors and I let myself feel it fully. I sat down and I let the tears flow. I shook it out. I did a containment practice, which is a ritual I use when my emotions are a little bit too overwhelming. I created space for myself to calm down and to feel safe again. But here's the thing that I've been reflecting on. This man had no idea what my morning was like. He didn't know that I'm about to start my period and I'm feeling extra sensitive. He didn't know that I've been dealing with resurfacing traumas from my past this last week and that I have been feeling really dysregulated. He didn't know that I woke up ready to start work this morning and show up for my clients. He didn't know that I am walking my dog just like every day, trying to start my day peacefully, connecting to nature. And you know what? I don't know what his story is either. I don't know if he's going through a divorce, if he's sick, if he's just had a fight with his wife or kids or boss, or, what pain he's carrying. I will just never understand. But here's what I do know. No matter what we are carrying, it's never okay to project our pain, our anger, or our frustration onto a stranger. This experience reminded me of something so simple but so necessary, and it is to just be kind. The world is so full of anger, of stress, of people projecting their wounds onto others. But we don't have to contribute to that cycle. We can choose differently, because the truth is we never know what is going on in someone else's world or what they are going through. We never know what's happening in each other's lives or what it took for them to even get out of bed in the morning. Maybe they're grieving. Maybe they're struggling with their health. Maybe they have been knocked down just one too many times. We don't know. And because we don't know, the least we can do is to be kind. And kindness isn't just about grand gestures. It's about the smallest everyday moments. It's choosing to pause before reacting. It's recognizing that the words you speak can either heal or harm. And if you want something from someone, you will most likely get it from being kind and not being aggressive. This morning's experience would have gone completely different if he spoke very nicely to me. So you never know the impact of your words or your actions and what they will have on someone else. For that man this morning, maybe he's forgotten about this interaction already. Maybe he's moved on with his day. But I've carried his words with me for the last 6 hours. I felt them in my body, I feel them in my body, and I had to actively work on releasing them before I started my day. So I want to ask you this. How are you showing up in the world? Are you pausing before you speak? Are you aware of the energy you're putting into someone else's day? Are you choosing compassion, even when it feels hard? Because being kind doesn't just impact others, it changes you. It brings more peace into your body, more connection, more understanding into your life. And if this story resonated with you, let this be your reminder today to choose kindness. If you're hurting, take a moment to breathe, to feel, to hold space for yourself. Don't project your pain onto others. And when someone is unkind to you, because it will happen probably at some point or multiple times, know that it is not about you. Their reaction is a reflection of their own pain and not your worth. I had to remind myself of this today. So if you can be anything in this world, be kind. We need more of it. And if you're looking for tools to help you move through hurt, to regulate your emotions and nervous system, to reclaim your power in these moments, I invite you to reach out. There are spaces designed to help you feel, to stay connected and strong in yourself, no matter what life throws at you. Let me know in the comments, have you ever had an experience like this? How do you process and move through it? Let's start a conversation about choosing kindness and creating a better world, one small act at a time. Thank you for watching, and if this message spoke to you, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share it with someone who might also need to hear this message. And remember, if you can be anything, be kind.